So I guess I can show y'all how to pull the front axle out of a Volkswagen. First thing I'm going to do is pop the front wheel off. I did take this piece of rubber stuff I was telling you about and lay it down here in the floor because there's all this ice and stuff in the floor. Then I took a cardboard that was in the box. Those new parts came in, kind of put it on top of it. That gives me a pretty good place to lay on and such as that. So first thing I'm going to do is just pop this front wheel off. Ooh, I love it when my air gun works good. These will go, well, they'll go with this. They'll go right on that pan right over there. I'll put those little ones back on here. Over the joint. Oops. Lost my little cap there. Okay. Maybe just as well, I got to pull the speedometer out of that speedometer cable. So I'll just leave that off for the moment. That'll help me remember that. These front wheels have a, I might want my glasses. They have a little bolt in them. I get my jacket back on, I guess, now that I'm inside. There we go. And my glasses are right in here. So the way these work, well, let's see, I don't even have to take that off though. What am I thinking? No, I don't have to come off. All that has to come off is this brake line. And I don't know if that brake line's any good or not. It's one of those that I was probably going to wind up replacing anyway. I might see if it comes off fairly readily. Otherwise, I'm not too concerned about it. We'll need the speedometer cable to come out. And usually you can pull those out. Yeah, usually. If you pull it hard enough, you can get it to come out. Okay, I'll bring you in here behind the wheel and show you. This is the rubber brake line, and that little hole right next to it there is where this bleeder valve was at. I took it out so that I could get the wrench in there, and this line is loose. I'm able to turn it, so I'm going to go ahead and loosen that line up, and then that won't be connected to the front end. I also pulled out the speedometer cable. It goes through that hole right there. So you just have to yammer on it, pull on it, and you can get it to come out. So I'll do the same thing on the other side. It doesn't have a speedometer cable, but I'll take the brake line loose. Then we'll take the steering column loose, and then we'll take the bolts out of this thing and drop it down. Okay, I'll show you this. Instead of taking the brake line loose from this side like I was showing you a while ago, there's a keeper pin that goes into this thing, and that brake line goes through this. The other end was already broke off, so I pulled that keeper pin out and pulled that out. The reason for that is if you're trying to loosen this one, it's going to turn that whole line. It's just going to break it. Of course, you might want to break it anyway. This old line here I probably will replace. But sometimes you don't want to. You know, sometimes you're trying to save the line. You can take them loose up here, especially like in this case where that metal line was rotted out and it's no longer attached up here. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that part with you. I'm going to go to the other side over there now and pop that wheel off and pop that brake line loose.